Running this time. Yeah. Okay. Double check. Recording. Yes.
Recording.
Rec.
Lovely.
The little red button of bliss. So generally the idea is just that these random questions, we have some orange ones for Ananda.
And some blue ones for Myla.
Yes, that they just let us start a conversation, and if we just continue in that conversation, that's fine. And if not, it's also fine. Then we have another.
I see.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Okay, and I have my coffee.
Lovely.
We have mics, hoping that they actually work.
Yeah, usually.
Usually.
More or less.
More or less. Comme ci, comme ça.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start. Okay, you pick an orange one.
Go with the middle.
The middle.
Keep it safe.
Nothing here is safe. Nothing in this life is safe.
Okay. When did you first realize how arrogant you were? Oh, come on. How did the start of that realization look like? That's a very nice question.
Nice way to break the ice.
Okay, how? I think she told me. Multiple times, repeatedly, over and over. Like, okay, I came initially and I mean, before I came here, I didn't realize I was arrogant, I just thought I was great. Just better than everyone. And then I came here and first of all I realized I'm incompetent in a lot of things. But also just, I mean, I didn't really see it at the start. I was just very much beating down on people and correcting everyone with every single thing and tiny things like how to organize the dishes more practically and stuff like that.
I remember that.
Yeah. And then it was just pointed out to me over and over. I don't know if I would have noticed it completely by myself. Just pointing it out over and over, and then because sitting with myself and being with myself, slowly starting to see all of how much I judge people and how much I am not really open to a new way and how much I always think that my way is the best. And then the more that there's the basic awareness there, then it started to spread into life, that I started to see it everywhere more and more. And I still every day I'm discovering, it's like I'm discovering another way of like, oh, okay, all right, that's pretty arrogant, very nice. You know, like the other week where I realized, oh wow, just interrupting and nodding and saying, yeah, and of course, while someone is speaking, even that is like super arrogant. Just because I'm like, I need to prove that I know it, and I think the other person needs my validation to keep talking, and it's like, it's everywhere. Yeah, but just I got lucky. Someone told me.
Yeah. Did you resist kind of taking it in for a while, or was it when she said it, could you take it in?
It feels a lifetime ago, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, an openness to take it in, but also not really getting it. And over many months, struggling a lot with trying to understand the line. How can I keep doing it while not doing it anymore? Like, how can I... I was trying to understand a lot how to differentiate, like, between, okay, am I being arrogant right now, or do I just want to help? Do I just want to support? Is it just being practical? And I think there was a lot of struggle there and a lot of resistance, not just to take it plain, okay, I'm being arrogant and it's fine, I can still act the same way, just with awareness, but it's just very immediately this thought, okay, now I need to stop it, I need to block all of it out and not continue anything, and then spending a lot of energy and time instead of focusing on being aware, focusing on trying to figure out the best way now to get rid of that. And yeah, that's been a lot of struggle to like try to figure it out, because it's like there's nothing really to figure out, I feel. not really. Sort of, but not really. It's tricky. You can't really put it in like a box so much.
So what is it then? Is it just becoming more aware of it? Or
Yeah. I feel like that's it for me. Then it's like some of the stuff drops automatically by itself, just because I realize, wow, okay, it's really not serving me. I'm not getting what I want by doing this behavior, and on top of it, now people are annoyed with me, so I don't even get the connection or the interaction that I want, or it's not even practical anymore because then I cannot work with people, or people cannot work with me. And so then I just, okay, some stuff then I just slowly, it's just dropping by itself because I see it's not serving me anymore. Also for myself, because it's not really, like it feels nice in the moment to feel better than other people, but it doesn't really feel nice. It's not really like a true joy or a true like happiness. It's just like for a moment, yes, but then I just go back into the same thing on the other side of it, and I just then keep chasing the next hit.
painful?
Very ouchy. Yeah, there was the first months, like especially in the practices, there was a lot of crying when all of this came up. All of the, like just seeing how I treat people and seeing how arrogant I am and how I think I'm better than everyone, and having to have a look at all of this and just sit still and just still seeing how it plays itself out every day. Oh, it's very ouchy.
You seem to have changed a lot since then, though.
Yeah, definitely. More aware. More willing to not get what I want. Not to say my opinion sometimes.
Sometimes. Big asterisks with that one.
If you knew how many times I would say my opinion, otherwise it's
I don't have the reference point.
a little bit of a reference point.
Yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, and it's also, it feels still very tricky because I feel like it's so sensitive and so dynamic, and so I cannot just slap a rule on it. Okay, then it's like this and then it's like that. It doesn't work. So like today, I want to bring awareness, and I also want to share my frustration in a way, like in the morning with the toilet. And it feels very hard because do I just bring awareness? But I don't want to be arrogant. I don't want to just tell people what to do. I'm still very afraid of the reaction of getting them back. Oh, you're just always something wrong and always to pick on something. So it's like there needs to be so much skill to be sensitive. And then, to acknowledge that I do want something, I do want an outcome. It's not just coming from I want to acknowledge my reaction right now. I want something to shift. So how do I bring that? And like peacefully, from my side at least. I can't really control what's coming back from the other side, so that's always. I have to remind myself. But.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate you saying. Sometimes I don't find it so comfortable, but yeah, I'd rather know. And yeah, I know that you have a thing about the toilet.
It's just nice to sit down on a dry toilet, really.
I think you also spend a significant amount of time on it.
Yes.
Yes.
And? What does that have to do with anything?
No, it's just the space where you spend time, so then you want it to be nice.
Well, even if I just sit for half a minute to go pee, it's still nice to not sit in water.
You wouldn't be sitting in water.
Well,
It's clean water.
But it's still in water.
You poor bum.
Poor.
You poor bum.
It's not just spoiled. I mean, it's.
Yeah, that as well. Welcome. We all are.
Yeah, that's also something that I find interesting. That's like, yes, we are spoiled, but also we have some things that we agree on as a community, as just a space of people. So there's like, of course, I can say, of course I can adjust. Of course, definitely I wipe the toilet myself. I do it myself if I want it, obviously. Or even I sit on the wet toilet, I know it's clean water. Even if it's not clean water, I can adjust to it. It's not as comfortable, of course, but it's like where to... Like then, I don't think it makes sense, for example, to live in a dirty place just to challenge myself with having a dirty place. Like that's not really a practical challenge. Except if it's necessary, of course. But if I see I have the ability to clean and the energy to clean and the space, and it's like... So it's tricky, like where's the... Yeah, this is this thought that always tells me I'm confused. Where's the line? I don't think there's a line.
Yeah, I see both you and I, we usually ask these questions. Where is the line?
How do I know when it's right and when it's wrong?
Da, 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 da. How do I do it perfectly?
Yes, please tell me how
Tell
to do
me
it.
how to do it perfectly.
I want to read the
so
manual.
that I will be free of suffering.
I don't think it works like that.
I think you're right. I don't want to admit that, but I think you're right. My turn.
Your turn. Please.
LMLQ, det ble du. Is this an eye or a crab?
Can be both. Cry, ab.
Cry ab?
Cry ab.
What is the scariest thought for you when you imagine living the rest of your life in this community? The scariest thought. There's a couple of things that come to mind, but I think the top one has to be the judgments from my friends and family. They don't really understand it. Some of them are catching on that it's a good place for me to be, but it feels like there's a lot of judgment there. It feels very much like they don't understand, and they don't really want to understand. It's just so different from what they have in their life and what they were imagining for me. And also it's so different to the life that I had. Like I followed this path of like the normal life, and they were very happy for me. And now I'm doing something completely different. You know, I went from good career, corporate job, my own apartment that I owned, a stable relationship, and I was near them. And now I'm in the freaking Mexican jungle doing some heebie-jeebie meditation yoga stuff. That's the impression. Also, it's vegan, so it's rabbit food, and I think that I'm being starved here. So that's great. But yeah, just this judgment of, oh, she really went crazy. She must be so crazy to go to a place like this and then to stay. Whoa. I think they think it's just a phase. And I'm still very bad at dealing with judgments. I'm still bad at believing it to be true. And I think in some ways it's just a reflection of my own judgments, because I think I'm crazy that I stay here sometimes. Because in many ways I wasn't able to cope with normal life. I wasn't able to make that work for me. In some ways it feels like this is the only place where I can be and not go crazy. but also I'm crazy for staying. So that's a bit of a it's a bit of a contradiction. But yeah, the judgments. Also, there is this fear that when I get used to being here, I get used to being supported, I get used to living a very peaceful and aligned life. What if I then have to go out into the real life and I don't have the skill to deal with that life anymore?
Did you really have the skill to deal with that life before, though?
Well, no, no, but there was a certain tolerance, I think, that I built up over the years. And one of my best friends from home, that was her biggest concern. She told me it was one of her biggest concerns with me coming here, that if I spend too much time here, I'm just not going to be able to deal with real life. That this is some kind of dream, some holiday, that it's a phase that's going to end.
But even if it ends, come on, do you really want to go back to that life?
No, I don't. But in the group of people that I surrounded myself with, it was not even a question of doing something else. Not even a question. Like, in the sense that I was never asked, oh, what do you want to do after you finish school, for example, after you finish high school? Do you want to travel? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? It was what do you want to study at university? Not if you want to study at university, is what.
Within this select group of things that we would really appreciate.
Yes. So there was a certain group of available choices, and the rest was non-existing. Absolutely non-existing.
Fun.
Yeah. Great. So it's not in the minds of these people that I surrounded myself with. So yeah, this is an insane life in many ways. And also the life that I lived was absolutely insane. It was completely not supportive for my well-being. But I didn't think I had any other choices. So now I'm here like, whoa, we can live like this? When I first came to the retreat, I was like, people can live like this? I remember in the first week I was so jealous of Chia, because I thought, this is your life. This has been your life for the last 10 years, and you're not on holiday. You're living this.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, and in just those few days, like realizing that, whoa, people can live like this. I could live like this. What have I been doing my whole life if this is an option?
Bunch of nonsense.
Yeah. Crazy nonsense. So yeah, I'm afraid of judgment.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club of insanity. That'll be our theme song. Okay.
Lovely to observe that it's like, while I'm talking to you, it's like the amount of comparison that goes on in this head is really incredible. Like, even though, yes, of course we're filming, but even though the intention is really to talk to each other and just share, there's so much ideas of, oh, okay, what looks good, what sounds good, being jealous that you're able to bring a point clearly, or that your energy is like, it's like, come on. Oh. Yeah, just so much in my head over how I get perceived, how it's gonna work, how I'm gonna perform. This is just such a big topic, and social media is just a lovely trigger for it, definitely.
The perfect trigger for it. This is the ultimate trigger for it, I think.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we do it together.
Let's do another question then.
Another? think last one for this round.
Go big or go home.
Go big! Big!
You even wrote big.
I did.
What is my favorite thing about myself? Oh.
Oh, and a follow-up question to that.
You didn't even answer the first question.
Well, yeah, but just to put your mind and plant the seed. Plant the seed. Is what you would say now different to what you would say a year and a half ago?
Well, yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. Because I think a year and a half ago I would tell you a bunch of qualities that I have, like, I'm able to socialize quickly with people, I'm able to do many things very easily and start something fresh very, very quickly. I'm able to be in many places and kinds of situations. This kind of thing. I have a lot of interests. I feel like I'm very widespread. This sort of like a personality trait is what I would tell you. And now I'm not so sure anymore, because it's like the first thought that comes when you ask me what's my favorite thing about myself is like, okay, what does it even mean? Like, of course I can tell you a personality trait, or like if I don't really think about it, I would probably just tell you something like, I see, my favorite thing is that I keep pedaling, that I keep starting again, that I don't give up on myself so easily. I very much appreciate that about myself. But like, how can I pinpoint what is my favorite thing about myself? What does it mean? That's what I'm asking myself, because it feels it's all just personality traits. And if I tell myself, okay, this is my favorite thing about myself, then in a way I'm automatically saying that everything else is not my favorite thing about myself. Which is many times true. I act that way. I cannot pretend that I'm now, I got everything figured out and I love every single part of this. It's not accurate. But I also don't want to, when I consciously have the choice, I don't really want to sustain this differentiation between this thing about myself I like and this thing about myself I don't like. But at the same time, it's also in a way practical, because I do have to be aware which things are supporting me to be awake and to be aware, and which things are keeping me asleep. Like, I cannot tell you that, yes, binge watching YouTube shorts without a clear intention is my favorite thing about myself. Like, yes, from an objective point, I can see when it's happening, it is what it is, what to do. I have to appreciate that in that moment. But still, I don't really, like, if I have to choose, I will do something else if I can't choose. So there is a differentiation there. There is a difference between what I like and what I don't like. It's already for a while. Always when I get a question like this, I feel like it makes me think. Well, what does it mean? On which level do I look? Because like there's so many levels. I can look on my body appearance. What is my favorite thing about myself? I don't know. I like my jawline, for example, or the color of my eyes, or my hair. Okay, but it's very flat. Or I can look on the personality level, and then I might like the way that I present myself, or how I approach new things in life, or my openness to new things. Or I can look, okay, my favorite thing about myself is the thought, who would I be without this thought? Or is it true? Like these kind of reminders, because they're also part of myself, they're active somehow. And they feel much more important than my jawline, or how I present myself to people.
Your jawline isn't the most important feature about you?
God, I know it's hard to admit, but yes.
Some people would disagree.
Yeah, they told me I have to look smacks first and then I will be happy. Because on one of my first videos, that was the comment I got. First look smacksing, then everything will be okay for you, basically.
Okay, you should tell them that you're growing out your armpit hair.
Yes.
Especially for him.
Oh. Consistently.
Consistently.
So in conclusion, I like to make things complicated.
Wow. I didn't know.
I don't really like it, which is also making it complicated.
Well, at least we're getting aware of it.
Oh, but it sucks ass.
It does. It does. It sucks ass to know that it sucks ass instead of just like blissfully, unawarely sucking ass.
Wow.
Quote me on that.
Yeah, please, go ahead. Yeah, it's like at least before I wasn't aware that I was making things complicated. I was just making everything complicated. Or I think also many times I was just too lazy to make something complicated. Like I had so little pain tolerance that I didn't even get to the point of making things complicated in this kind of way. Like in the way that now I add another feature and stuff like this. Although actually now that I think about it, it's also not accurate. Not at all actually. Oh, let me buy this thing and let me learn this new chord and how can I combine these strings together? Oh, maybe a new tuning and maybe let me buy a few more colors and I need to assemble my own color set so it will be more quality. Okay, no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Awareness in action, guys. Awareness in action.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
So now I'm aware that I'm making things complicated and I have to look at that all of the time. I see that there is a way to make it so simple and to really not make such a big deal out of things, and every tiny thing gets so complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the life of slightly intelligent people. We find a way to outsmart ourselves in the stupidest way possible.
Incredible.
On that note.
On that note.
On that note.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
May Jesus rise again.
Ooh. Oh, lovely bit of insanity.
I'll keep these ones for the next round.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you.
I'm so warm and sweaty now. Pool time?